Hey, Nation, we're back with Jim at School for Startups. It has been too long. I mean, I can still say Happy New Year to you.
It has been quite a while. Happy New Year.
Yeah, yeah, there we go. Well, hey, you're always onto something, and you said Netflix has a series of entrepreneurial movies, documentaries. Talk to me. I want to watch.
Well, it's not just Netflix. All of the services right now seem like they're dropping some form of entrepreneurship entertainment. So Hulu just did The Dropout about Elizabeth Holmes and the Theranos. They also had Anna Delvey, the German fake heiress who was trying to start a business in New York City. I don't know. I think it was Apple Plus has the WeWork series out with the story of Adam Newman with the Academy Award winning actress. I forgot her name in it right now. It's just a big topic right now. All of them showing the indulgence of these particular entrepreneurs. But I think the main thing that's so interesting about it is that it's evaluating and testing the fake it until you make it idea. You know, all of these entrepreneurs were right at the edge of that line. Some of them obviously crossed it and went way past what I think is a reasonable story to be telling your investors in the marketplace. But, some of them I was, pretty sympathetic with. One of the stories out there is about this German heiress who ended up in prison for 3 years. She was fake. She didn't really have any money, but she was living in New York, and she was trying to create a club. Well, the club never got off the ground. No one really lost any money in that part of the story. She did scam some hotels out of some money by just not paying her bills, but that's sort of separate. But she never, she didn't actually cross the line of faking the business until, well, she never did. She crossed the line in other areas of life. And that's very different from, say, Elizabeth Holmes at Theranos. I was shocked to learn that almost 8 million incorrect medical test results were sent out to people. She's, of course, awaiting sentencing, I think, in September to find out how many years she'll do in jail for what she's been convicted of. Anyway, that's sort of my thoughts. What are yours after hearing my little rant?
Well, I'm streaming more than ever. I changed my ways in the pandemic. I used to be the guy that let CNBC or maybe CNN just run in the background, white noise.
Mm-hmm.
And my mental state just kind of changed over the last 2 years. I'm not doing that. I don't need that anxiety, that agitation. So the point I'm making is, at night I click through on my little controller. I get, Netflix, Amazon Prime, and you can just find some, for me, relaxing stuff. And these kind of stories are actually relaxing for me, right? Just hearing these stories. The other thing about Elizabeth over at Theranos I would share with you is early on in my career, I briefly taught computerized accounting at night as an adjunct instructor. I was a little bit out of my wheelhouse in that one, but one of my students, a straight A student, she was brilliant, a single mom raising her kid and so on. Absolutely brilliant. And one fine day she said, I'm going to miss Friday. I said, yeah, no problem. And I read the paper, the Anchorage Daily News, and I read the paper, and there she is on the front page being sentenced for some child abuse stuff in what we call the Matanuska Valley. And the point I'm making, Jim, is that the criminal mind, in whatever form, they're very smart, right? This woman was wicked smart. I would have never suspected. Can you imagine the look on my face? Oh my goodness, that's my student. And here again, you would never think that. And I think Elizabeth reminded me of that story, right? These people are very convincing and very smart.
Yes. And Adam Newman at WeWork, that business was valued at $26 billion there at the very end. And his ability to whip up an audience, to get thousands of people to follow him and believe his vision was incredibly impressive. They all had the charisma, the wow factor, the certain thing that would make you want to follow them. So it is very enticing to get aboard one of those companies. And imagine the excitement you would feel if you thought you were part of the company solving the blood issue and making all of these easier medical tests possible, and you work in the accounting department in marketing or something like that. You have no idea that the whole bio part is a scam. Just to be a part of that would be, a life-changing opportunity. And the movies show that, and then show the impact the entrepreneurs have on these people, talking about, I can't find a job now. No one's ever going to employ me again because I have this dark hole on my resume.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. Well, hey, we'll make that the final word. So folks can go to schoolforstartups.com to get more information and track the work you do.
I appreciate that so much. Have a good one.
All right. We'll see you next quarter. Let's not wait so long. Bye-bye.
Take care.